Welcome to our channel. Today in this video you will learn that how we can create this beautiful abstract waving ball animation with the help of geometry node, and you will also learn that how we can create this beautiful sci-fi structure. And if you want to find this file, then you can visit my Patreons, where you can find a lot of stuff related to the procedural materials and also the motion graphics. So check out the Patreons, link is in description. So let's start the video. First, I open the Blender, and here you can see this is my workspace for the geometry node. And here I add the any object. I add a plane, and I also turn on the screencast keys because you can see, and hit the new button in the geometry node, and I delete this group input. And here I search for the grid and put the mesh into the geometry, and here I change some setting of this grid, and I increase the size X and Y up to the 5, and here in wireframe, and also increase the vertex X and Y up to the 8. And now here I use the node, which is the instance on point. By pressing Shift A here, search for the instance on point and place it here. And here I create a cylinder, just cylinder, which I give the some bevel to these edges, and here I drag this, and this will be at the node as object info with the cylinder selection. And here I put this into the instance, and here you can see our object cylinder place in each instance. Nice. And here I make some changings, and I want to increase the cylinder length along z-axis. So for that, here I increase this. Here I put the value 5, which is looking nice in my case. And here I search for the set position and place it here, and use this offset to create the displacement along the z-axis. So for that, first I search for the combine XYZ and put it into the offset, and here I search for the noise texture and place it here, and use this factor along the z-axis. And here I change some setting of this noise texture, decrease the detail to the 0, and make it to the 4D, so we can animate this by using this W value, and also increase the scale up to the 10. Beautiful. And here I add another node, which is the math node, to control the position of these instances. And if I in the front view, then you can see the instances are gone upward to the z direction, and here I use this value to come them back, something like this. Beautiful. Now here I add another node, which is the vector math, put it here, and also change to the scale, and here I increase the scale to increase the noise, and in my case 6 digit is looking nice. And here I also add a plane, so by press Shift A here I add the plane, and scale this to see these cylinder in clearly. So here I add the balls which are bouncing with this cylinder. So for that, here I add another object, something like this, and hit the new geometry node button, and here I apply this node and make it to this form. Beautiful. Now here in this I delete this object info, and here I search for the UV sphere and put it into the instance, and also make this size 1 and decrease the radius of these instance. Find, I think 0.19 is better. Beautiful. But here you can not see the instances, so for that here I adjust this value, and here I use this value. Here I put 7, and here I increase this value, decrease something like minus 0.100 in my case. It's looking nice, and here I make the sphere smooth. So here I search for the node which is the set shade smooth, and now this is looking beautiful. Now we use this value to animate these balls along with these cylinder. And here I also put another node which is the set material node. And by pressing Shift A, here I search for the set material node here, and also select this geometry node setup and search for the set material node and put it here. Beautiful. Now in material, here I create a new material, and here I put it into this, and also for the spheres, here I search for enter this material, and for this surface I create another material, and here in rendered view, and search for the camera, and press Ctrl Alt 0 to put it here, and adjust this camera in the scene something like this, and also increase the size of this sphere to cover the camera in the background. And here I add some color to this camera, and I think this color, and also make it dark for the background. Now in shading, in camera view and also in rendered view, here I select these object, and here search for this material for the both cylinder and the sphere, and here I add the material. Here I decrease the roughness, and search for the color ramp and place it here and to the base color, and here I search for the node which is the object info, and use this random value to create the different material on this structure, and the material for the ball related to the cylinder are same in this case. So move this pointer here, and also move this pointer here, and now choose this pointer to give some color, something like this type of color, and select this pointer, make it some more dark, and find the material for this, and I think this is looking nice. Now I give some animation to this structure. So for that, here I enter into the geometry node, and here I use this W value to give the animation. So here make sure the timeline is on frame 1, and hover this W value and press I to insert the keyframe, and then to the last frame which is 150 in my case, and here I put the value 0.500, and here you can see the animation. Sorry, here this value 0.500 and also hit the I to insert the keyframe. And now here you can see the animation in the cylinder, and now I select these balls and here also animate this ball, and over this value and press I, and back to the jump to the frame 150, and here now in this case I put the value minus 0.500 and hit I to insert the keyframe. And now here you can see in the camera view nice abstract waving ball animation with the geometry nodes. Beautiful. Thanks for watching.